Well, good morning, folks. It's Thursday. I just got back from the dentist office on a follow-up. Everything's going well. And I thought while I was out, I'll stop by sporting goods store, and I picked up some of this jerky cure and seasoning, Cajun blend. And then I stopped by the grocery store and talked to the butcher, and he sliced me up some. I guess that's roast. I didn't really. Yeah, round rump roast. And he cut that up for me so I can make some jerky. I've never done this before, so this is an experiment. And if it turns out well, then in the event that I get another deer this year, I'll have some of that meat sliced up so I can make some deer jerky. Anyhow, this video might take a day or two, so I'm going to read some instructions on that cure and dig out the instructions to the food dehydrator. We've only used it one time for some dried okra, and it took a little longer than I would have liked, but it turned out okay. And after that, we just kind of put it up and haven't touched it yet. But with the price of beef jerky the way it is, I don't know if this is going to be cheaper or not. I've got 3 pounds of beef here. I don't know how much we're going to end up with after it's dehydrated, but like I said, I'll keep you guys in the loop. I'll get this thing started, and I'll bring you back as we get moving along. See you shortly. Kind of goofed, guys. I was going to film putting together this marinade and stuff, or this cure, and got started on it, and didn't bother to start filming. Anyway, what I've got in there, I've got this is the cure portion of the beef jerky flavoring, and then this is the actual seasoning as far as the Cajun spices and stuff. I'm gonna get my tripod set up here for the camera so I don't continue to forget what the heck I'm doing here. I was reading some instructions. They're saying 168 degrees, but my dehydrator doesn't get that hot. 158 is the highest amount on the time, so I'm fixing to do some internet research with it. So anyhow, you can see you might be able to see that crock pot. It's some stuff called cracked chicken that my wife's got put together. Anyhow, let me get this cure closed back up. Got all that measured out. Cajun seasoning up. And then I guess just set it aside for now. Put the shaker lid back on this thing. And then I'm going to mix all this together and decide. I hope this works out. Looks like it's mixing up good. But what I've got in here, I've got 3 pounds of beef that I bought today from the butcher shop. And let's see if you can even see what I'm doing here on this table. And he sliced it up for me. Told him what I was doing. And as far as the seasoning mix, I've got a tablespoon and a teaspoon and a half of the Cajun seasoning, and then the cure. They said to put 2 tablespoons in there, and of course you have to measure it with, scrape off the. Don't pack it and scrape off the excess with a knife and stuff like that. But I just what I did was I just shook the measuring spoon. Probably don't want to lose these instructions. Now, find that beef. Got 3 pounds here. Probably need to put something down on this tabletop. Of course, by the way, it's Thursday night. It's midnight. Got off work, been home for about 30 minutes. Collect my train of thought here. Head back in the game. I'm gonna figure out. Get some. We're out of aluminum foil. Are you serious? Wow, boy. Huh, I guess we're out. Pop-up foil sheets. Well, not sure what the hell this is, but we'll set down some aluminum foil. Probably get yelled at over this. You know, such as life. I hear the little kitty cat. All right. Now, you'd think with this newly found counter space and stuff, I'd have plenty of room for this. Doesn't look like it. Let's see how he's got this. Yeah, this is the jerky meat that I had cut today. I'll give you an idea. It's going to slide around, but that's. See if I can see. Yeah, there you go. I guess those are 1/4 inch cuts. And what they're saying is you put it all out where you can work with it. And you get everything laid out. Like I said, I got 3 pounds of this stuff. Sure hope it turns out good, because that's a lot of meat. Of course, as big a pieces as you see, once it gets into that food dehydrator, it'll shrink up quite a bit. I was also noticed in the instructions for that cure that there's a way that you could do this. Put some aluminum foil down in the bottom of your oven, and then set it for 200 degrees, and clean your grates. Because I might be repeating myself. Put some aluminum foil down on the bottom to catch the any drippings, and you can dehydrate meat like this in your oven. It's 200 degrees, and I think it was maybe an hour or so. I'd have to go back and look. I'm not really sure. But yeah, I better look at those instructions again too. I think you're supposed to coat the stuff. I might want to pat that a little bit, but it said mix the spices and cure according to that. Lay this on. I gotta pat it dry. Apply the spice. Sprinkle the first side of the meat, approximately half of the texture. Turn the meat over and sprinkle the remaining mixture on the meat, and then put the seasoned strips in a large mixing bowl. Tumble dry until the mixture has been spread evenly on all sides of the meat, and then put it in a plastic bag. So I guess it's saying, what did that say again? Sprinkle the first side of the meat with approximately half of the mixture. Oh, okay, I got that now. All right, so we'll get a paper towel and we're going to pat it dry. think little kitty cat smells this because she's hovering about. All right. And then you just take and sprinkle. I gotta be careful with this because, like I said, I got 3 pounds of meat to do and was not able to put all of it out at one time. And then flip it over. Alright, let me rinse my hands off real quick, dry them. And then what I'm going to do, well, I thought I had a hand towel. Yeah, it's late. I've done. How do you lose a hand towel? Never mind. There it is in the floor. Well, never mind. Alright. Yeah, I tell you what, a new roll of paper towels is aggravating because they gotta. I guess it's going to depend on the name brand of the paper towel that you're getting, but I always have a big globular glue area. All right, we'll pat those down. What I'm going to do this first, I'll get this first deal done, and then I'll bring you back when it actually gets ready to get other stuff. But we're gonna come on. We'll get the spices out here on the other. Yeah. Goodness. Losing control. They should have. I think they need to put smaller holes on the shaker lid, which is my personal opinion. But there's also a reason why they say to put everything in a mixing bowl. And that'll be where this batch goes next. Come on. All right. Second side of that little batch is done. I'm going to go ahead, hit the pause button, and I will bring you back when I'm ready to probably put it in the dehydrator. I'll spare you the boring details of shaking seasoning on meat. So I'll see you in a few. Just wanted to give a fast update. I got tired of messing with that particular shaker because it was blotchy. Anyway, I found a salt shaker, so I put my seasoning into that, and it works a whole lot better. It gets it out there more evenly, and that's what I'm looking for. So, anyway, just kind of a quick deal when you're doing that. I prefer that salt shaker over that other type of shaker. And so, here we go. I'll bring you back when I got some more stuff done. Phase of this journey is get this thing straightened up, is to they were saying to tumble the just tumble it, I guess, just kind of mix it around and tumble it so that the I guess blending the marinade in more. And in doing so, what I'm going to continue to do is I am going to douse this stuff, because I still have some left over, so I was probably not putting enough of the seasoning onto the meat. So I'll again tumble it some more. And again, kind of sort through it, mixing it around, and then get this out and douse it some more. Well, I hope my wife likes spicy Cajun beef jerky. If she does, I probably won't get very much of this. Well, she likes beef jerky, that's for sure. I do too, and what I'm doing is trying to get some of this. I want to get this ready for deer camp. This is going to be a new thing that my brother and I and my cousin Chris we're going to try to do this every year around Thanksgiving time. Get together, go out to another friend of ours' property, and that property is full of deer. All right, let me wash my hands real quick. And hello, there it is. My hands are throw that one away and douse some more. And I'm going to continue to tumble this, working in the remainder of my seasoning and cure. And yeah, I haven't revealed the name of the brand name of it. I picked it up at Academy, and it's called well, I don't have my glasses on. Oh yeah, High Mountain Seasonings. Let me get this thing in the camera for you. And that's the Cajun blend. I picked it up at Academy. It was like $6.99, and then I paid I think it was $13 for the this is rump roast that the butcher sliced up for me. Like I said, this is the first time I've done it. This is the first time that I'll be doing this. And I spoke with the butcher, and this is the meat that he uses, and he says he does it all the time. Turns out pretty good. I asked him about, what his settings were, and on his dehydrator, because mine, it's got an adjustable temperature range on it. He said his didn't. You just turn it on and go. It's kind of odd, because they're saying that the ideal temperature for this jerky meat is supposed to be about 168 degrees, and I think the highest temperature on my dehydrator is 158, but I I think it'll be okay. If not, the videos will end and my fat butt will be in the ground, or I'll have a really massive tummy ache. But I'm going to continue to do this until I use up all the spice, and I think I got just a little bit left. So I'm going to go ahead and put you on pause and finish tumbling the jerky meat, and then I'll get it. I think I've got some 2-quart freezer bags. As I said, and once you get this done, you just put it in a plastic bag, seal it up, and put it in the refrigerator for 24 hours, and then you'll be ready to put it in the dehydrator or oven or however you're going to do this. So anyway, I'm going to finish this up, and I will bring you back when I get to that next phase. All right, I got my storage bags ready to go. Get this. What I'm going to do, I'm going to get them opened up first, because there's nothing worse than getting your hands all nasty and then can't get a bag open. So that's ready, and I think it might require 3 bags. Who knows? Maybe not even that much, but just basically after you get everything tumbled, you get your seasonings mixed throughout the meat. Oh, look at this. I might just be able to get all of it in one bag. That's even better. That way I won't get yelled at. There it is, guys. That's ready. With my not so meaty hand, we'll seal this up, put it in the refrigerator. All right, I'll bring you back when we get it loaded in the dehydrator. All right, good afternoon. It's Friday afternoon. I'm fixing to head to work, but I've got the dehydrator out, and I washed all the trays. When I get home tonight, before I go to bed, I'm going to load it up and get it started, get some shut-eye, and then I got to jump back up and load the generator up and the crossbow, and I'm headed to the woods. Hopefully, I can have some luck. Anyhow, but when I get back home tonight and get it loaded, I'll bring you back and show you what's going on and keep you guys in the loop. See you in a few. Bye. All right. Good evening, folks. We have now gone 24 hours with this marinade, or this cure, if you will. And so now, what I'm going to do is lay the jerky out on these trays and begin this little journey, the jerky journey. And what I'm hoping to accomplish with this, learn how to do this with this rump roast, and I won't have to worry, I won't ruin good deer meat. Like so. Here's a smaller one here. I want to get this started, and then I got to get in bed. I'm getting up about 3:30, 4 o'clock or so, and meeting my brother at 5:30, and then the official sunrise is, I think he said 7:04 in the morning, and we're gonna try to get some little deer hunting in, and then we're gonna actually get his stand put up. And there is the first tray of jerky. Like I said earlier on, this was 3 pounds of jerky meat, and any of this, if I come across a piece that's kind of wet, I'll kind of pat it a little bit. And then set it for 158 degrees for about 4 hours, and then check it and see how it's doing, and kind of go from there. We've used, and I think I mentioned it earlier, we've used this before with some okra, and it took quite a while to get it crunchy like we like it. Anyhow, but anyway, you kind of get the idea as far as what's going on here. I'm going to go ahead and shut the camera down and get this laid out, and I'll bring you back with an update on how the jerky's doing. So I'll see you in a little bit. All right. All I got to do now is put that final tray on, put the lid on it, and set the controls up. It's something I'm not really familiar with yet, but here's a time. Not really sure how this timer works. I don't know if that's minutes or if that's okay. That must be. I want to set this for 4 hours. Ah, crap. No, that's not what I want to do. So I'll run it all the way back through. And when I get it set up, I'll try it again. Get this around to the 0 mark. Oh, see, oh, I am ready for bed. And I think, oh, all right. 4 hours. I think it's 4 hours. Let me double check this manual. Timer. My luck, that's 4 minutes. Let me go get my glasses. I'll leave you there for a minute. Got my spectacles on. All right. Button B's for tip. Okay, yeah, that's going to be 4 hours. Now I need to raise that temperature up to 158, which is the max setting on this. Punch the button. Here we go. And we're off. 158 degrees for 4 hours. That'll give me enough time. I'll go to bed, and when I get up, I'll check it and see where we go from there. All right. Hopefully the next time I bring you back for an update, I'll be munching on some jerky. Now I'm getting ready. Like I said, I'm going to bed, going hunting in the morning. You guys have a super duper weekend. I'll see you tomorrow. Or yeah, I'll be back home tomorrow night and then back out again Sunday morning. So anyway, see you later. Well, good morning. Saturday, 4 o'clock, 4 a.m. I'm scrambling to get dressed and get out to the woods. But little update, I've rotated the trays and put it in again. And so far, when I woke up, this house smelled wonderful. And so what I did, I rotated my trays, like I just said, and I fired it up again for another 4 hours. But it's really looking good. May not need another 4 hours, but I don't think it'll hurt it. Just make it a little on the crunchy side, which is I don't care. First batch. Kind of go from there. All right, I got to scramble. See you in a little bit. There it is. We got them done. I think my wife said she's already been in them. Just now getting out of the woods. We saw some bucks this afternoon, but out of range. All right, nice and crispy. So I'll start getting these things unloaded, and then I'll give it a try, see what they taste like. Quite a few pieces there. And this is my first attempt at beef jerky. Get all these loaded up. And this was made with rump roast. Probably ought to get another plastic bag. So there's one. And it moved out of the way. There's some that's got some fat on it. I don't think we'll have this jerky long enough. I plan on taking it to deer camp, which will be Thanksgiving weekend. And well, that's stuck together. Alright, looks like it may be, yeah, that's the last tray right there. Alright, let's give it a try. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright. That'll bring this video to a close. If you like what you saw or learned anything, give it a thumbs up and share it. And subscribe to the channel. Alright, you guys have a great remainder of the weekend, and I'm going to enjoy some of this jerky. Catch you on the next video.